Okay, so laphayana besilapha kwi-profit after tax. So profit before tax you 541, then tax expense you 95,000, then our profit after tax you 446,000. So once we calculate the profit after tax, remember aim yethu velele ukuthi sithole profit after tax. But uma kuwukuthi there are other comprehensive income like revaluation surplus, we add laphaya. So in this activity, laphaya we trial balance ubunikeziwe revaluation surplus. Ubunikeziwe revaluation surplus delay kwathiwa u-120,000. And lama balances, guys, balances at the end. So if the revaluation surplus at the beginning ikhona nayo uyayi-add nansi revaluation surplus 120,000. So if ubona into ethi revaluation surplus laphaya we-trial balance noma we-additional information kuzomele uzoyifaka la as other comprehensive income. Njengoba sifaka 120,000. If ukuthi awuyinikezwanga revaluation surplus but kumele uyi-calculate, remember ukuthi revaluation surplus uzokwenzeka uma i-fair value ye-asset inkulu kunani kune-carrying amount ye-asset. So the difference between i-fair value ne-carrying amount ye-asset will give you i-revaluation surplus yamani 120,000. In this case bese bekubalele vele ukuthi u-120,000 but angeke behlezi bekubalele. I-revaluation surplus uyithola ngokuthi ucomparison i-fair value ne-carrying amount, kuba i-revaluation surplus if i-fair value inkulu kune-carrying amount. So kuma other comprehensive income ufaka i-revaluation surplus. Uthola uma i-fair value inkulu kune-assets. Inkulu kune-carrying amount ye-assets. Revaluation surplus fair value is greater than the carrying amount ye-assets. Then masunayo revaluation surplus will increase a profit after tax uthole i-total profits and other comprehensive income. So yilokhu-ke bebekufunda. Khona onombuzo? Ngaphambi kokuthi sidlulele kwi-statement of changes in equity. Kubalulekile ukuthi wazi i-structure, guys. Kunomuntu ongayazi ungasazi i-structure, ngingaye ngambona. Angazi noma ukhona la eklasini. But ngicela usazi i-structure se-statement of comprehensive income simi kanjani. If wenza i-structure sakho sibe wrong, nama-amount wakho azoba wrong. Kahle kahle if ungasazi i-structure kusende usuke ungayazi nayo, usuke ungena-idea ukuthi wenzani. Khona nombuzo noma sidlulele phambili? Okay, i-statement of changes in equity siba ne-column yama-balances, sibe ne-ordinary share capital. Ordinary share capital. Sibe ne-ordinary share capital bese siba they call this revaluation surplus. Bese soba no retained earnings. Umuthanda add i-column yes-5 ufake ama-totals. I don't know if it's compulsory. So la kuma-balances uzoba ne-opening balance. Opening balance ye-ordinary share capital i-revaluation surplus ne-retained earnings. Uzowathola kanjani ama-opening balances? It's either you go back to your trial balance. Mina ngithi trial balance angithi. Remember ngithe ama-balances at the end. Bese kunomuntu ovele abuze into e-obvious nje. Okay, so remember ukuthi ngithena ama-balances at the end. So asinayo opening balance, i-ordinary share capital, i-retained earnings, ne-revaluation surplus. Ubona ngani ukuthi ikhona opening balance? Kufike bethi ordinary share capital bese bethi 1 January 2020, ukuthi unyaka wethu uqale ngo-1 January 2020, noma bethi 31 December 2019. So if ku-blank kanje, ama-balances at the end lawa osuke uwanikeziwe. Into ebalulekile okumele uyazi ukuthi ena u-ordinary share capital no-retained earnings akwenzeki ungabi nayo i-opening balance. Into e-possible ukuthi ingabi nayo opening balance, i-revaluation surplus. So ufike ube ne-opening balance, ube nama-shares issued, ube no-other comprehensive income, ube ne-profits after tax, ube nama-dividends paid, bese uzoba ne-closing balance. So i-ordinary share capital, remember ngithena ayikwazi ungabi nayo opening balance. Futhi njengoba sisila kwi-trial balance sinikezwe i-balance ye-ordinary share capital, ngithena i-closing balance yakho leya. So uyabuyela kwi-trial balance. So i-ordinary share capital sithena masivala sathola ukuthi i-1.5 million ne-retained earnings ne-revaluation surplus. So uzowathatha njengoba enjalo lama-closing balances uyawafaka kwi-statement of changes, changes in equity. Closing balance ordinary share capital yubani? You 1,500,000. Revaluation surplus you 120. Then a retained earnings. Imali ne-retained earnings. You 500,000. Uma kuwukuthi uyasala ngisacela umiss. The first thing oyenzayo uyadweba itafula lakho, ama-balances, ordinary share capital, revaluation surplus nama-retained earnings. Ngithena unga-add i-column yesi-4 yama-totals. So la, we have the opening balance. I'm saying lawa ama-balances esiwanikeze kwi-trial balance, ama-balances at the end ngobani? Abashongo ngama-brackets ukuthi 1 January 2020 noma bethi 31 December 2019. If bekunikezile ama-amounts kuma-brackets bezobe bechaza khona ukuthi ama-balances at the beginning. But since they did not say lokho, ama-balances at the end. I-ordinary share capital no-retained earnings ayikwazi ukuthi ibe nama-opening balances ango-dash. Uyibona ukuthi usuyithola kanjani opening balance ordinary share capital. Into ethinta ordinary share capital, opening balance, nama-shares issued, ne-closing balance kuphela. Ku-other comprehensive income uzothinta i-revaluation surplus, profit after tax, nama-dividends paid azothinta or-retained earnings. Remember ukuthi lapha ku-additional information kusuke kunama-shares that were issued. So 320,000 shares were issued during the year at a cost of R1 per each. Shuthi ama-shares awu-320,000 siwadayisile ngo-R1. Shuthi the total amount esithole from issuing ama-shares u-320,000 shares times R1 320. So no-320,000 kuma-shares issued wakho. Angisazi. Uno-320,000 la. Uma-shares issued. 320,000. Shuthi njengoba usune-320,000 usuzokwazi ukuthola opening balance yakho. Uzoyithola kanjani? Sivale sino-1,500,000. Uma sivala sino-1,500,000 sathola ukuthi during the year si-ishuwishe ama-shares awu-320,000. So ukuze uthole u-1.5 million, imalini eshodayo? Shuthi ama-shares esivule ngawo lawo. Azoba 1.5 million minus 320,000.
1,180,000.
1,180,000. Suqedile ngo-ordinary share capital wakho. Ubani usukuthinte konke. Then i-revaluation surplus sivale sinobani? Sino-120,000. 120,000 i-closing balance yakho. Lapha kuma-other comprehensive income during the year sibe ne-revaluation surplus 120,000. Futhi lo 120,000 esivale ngawo iwona lo obukade uyini oma-other comprehensive income. Asinayo i-opening balance. Other comprehensive income 120,000. Suqedile ngo-retained earnings. I mean ngo-revaluation surplus. Then usuza la kwi-retained earnings. I-retained earnings inayo opening balance but asazi ukuthi iyomalini. So sinikezwe ini closing balance ukuthi ubani i-500,000. I said ama-retained earnings are affected i-profit after tax nama-dividends paid. I-profit after tax isithena simasibala sathola ukuthi imalini you-446,000. Remember kule information elapha ikhuluma ngama-dividends. Ngithena ama-dividends last year kuphela esizowakhokha this year. Lawa esiwa-declarishe this year azokhokhwa next year. Futhi ama-dividends paid azoba 180,000. Lawa ayi-liability asiwakhokhanga. Ama-dividends paid awu-180,000. Then once usunawo ama-dividends paid waba ne-profit after tax usuzokwazi ukuthola ini? I-opening balance ye-retained earnings. Uyithola kanjani? Closing balance plus 180,000 minus of 446,000. Imalini ye-opening balance ye-retained earnings. Cela ningibalele.
Ku
200.
7,000.
Imalini?
Mina ngithi thatha 500,000 plus 446 minus
234,000.
Sithi 500,000 we-retained earnings plus 180 minus of 446.
234,000.
234,000. Sacela nizi-edele i-column yama-totals la. La kwi-column yama-totals uzo-add ama-opening balances u-1,180,000 plus 234. Uthola i-total yama-opening balances. Uthi ama-shares issued ufaka u-320,000. Uthi other comprehensive income ufaka 120,000. Profit after tax 446,000. Dividends paid 180,000. Remember ukuthi andani a-negative. Then i-total ozoyithola, i-total yes ozoyithola kwi-column yama-totals kumele ilingane ne-total ozoyithola mawuthi 1,500,000 plus 120 plus 500. Ngicela ningenzele lokho. Khona nombuzo? Okay, so requirement number 3, it's profit before tax note. Profit before tax notes, inote elifaka kuphela ama-incomes and expenses. Ama-incomes and expenses anjengani? Njenge-depreciation. I-depreciation, impairment loss, ama-salaries and wages, bese kuzoba ne-inventory write down okungamele siyikhohlwe. So kwi-profit before tax note yakho uzofaka i-total depreciation expense. Uyakhumbula ukuthi ibi-250,000 njengamanje usahlukanisile ukuthi admin uthini. Uzothatha the total cost of depreciation besihlukanisa kwi-statement of comprehensive income kuphela. Impairment loss i-5,000. Ama-salaries and wages abeyimalini? 300,000. Then inventory write down i-30,000. Wonke lama-amounts ngisacela uwafake in brackets, into brackets because angama-expenses. Ngingqina ukuwafaka nje ama-brackets la. But make sure ukuthi u-250 is in brackets, 5,000, 300,000 and 30,000. I-profit before tax note ngicela ungafaki i-revenue. I-note lama-incomes and expenses. Mawusuthi revenue usuke usukhuluma ngenye into lapho. Into abajwayele ukuthi beyifake kwi-profit before tax note, angazi ukuthi why, i-depreciation, i-impairment loss, nama-salaries and wages, ne-inventory write down. Ukuthi yini ndaba lokho okunye bengakufaki, I don't know. So if ukuthi zikhona lezi zinto ngisacela uzifake zinjengoba zinje. Ama-salaries and wages sometimes bawabiza ngama-employee benefits. Ya, into ekanjalo, employee benefits. Kodwa kusuke kuyiyona ama-salaries and wages lawa. Khona onombuzo? Ngaphambi kokuthi ngiye ku-question 2. Okay. Question 2 ukhuluma nge-cost model. Remember ukuthi cost model into yokuqala okumele uyazi noma ukuze uzobona ukuthi this is a cost model. Uma si-calculate i-carrying amount sithini? Sithi cost price. Sithi cost price minus accumulated depreciation minus accumulated impairment losses. Masibala masibala i-carrying amount siyibala kanje kwa-cost model. Kwa-revaluation model senzenjani? Sithi fair value minus accumulated depreciation minus accumulated impairment losses. So the difference between the two ukuthi ngala ka-cost model i-asset measurisha at cost price, then ngalezi sisebenzisa i-fair value. Remember ukuthi le cost price esisebenzisa la i-initial cost price. Le cost price esuke sisebenzisa la uku-calculate i-carrying amount ne-cost price esuke sisebenzisa uku-calculate depreciation kusuke kuyi-initial cost. Uyithola kanjani initial cost? Uthini? Purchase price plus ama-directly attributable cost okay. It's directly attributable cost. directly noma directly attributable cost. Okay. So initial cost siyithola ngokuthi purchase price plus ama-directly attributable cost. I'm saying a cost model whenever sifuna ukuthola i-carrying amount senzenjani? It's the cost price of an asset minus its accumulated depreciation minus its impairment losses. The cost price esisebenzisa la calculate i-carrying amount ne-cost price esisebenzisa uku-calculate i-depreciation i-initial cost price. I-initial cost price yona siyithola kanjani? Sithi i-purchase price, i-price esithenge ngayo i-assets plus namanye ama-cost esiwa-incurrile into bringing the assets into its useful condition and location. If ukuthi sihambe sayothenga i-asset kwenye i-country, we're gonna incur ama-import duties, which is i-taxes esiy'charge-wa mawukuthi sithenge abroad. So yonke each and every cost esizoyi-incur ekuthenini i-assets silisuse lapho elikhona sililethe on our business premises. Ama-installation cost, we have to install umshini kuqala before siwusebenzise. We have to test it. Kumele sisusele umshini mase ufike e-airport uziswe directly to ama-business premises. Wonke lawo ma-cost lawa siwabiza ngama-directly attributable cost. As long as kuzoba yi-cost esizoyi-incurrela ekuthenini i-assets ibe kule condition esifuna ibe kuyona, as well as its location la kumele kahle kahle ibe khona. Okay, so ama-directly attributable cost, ama-transportation cost, ama-import duties, ama-installation cost. Iwona ama-directly attributable cost lawo. I-purchase price yakho, uma kuwukuthi umshini uthenge ngo-150,000, akuko ukuthi i-purchase price yakho i-exclusive of i-VAT. Ngamanye amazwi, we have to always subtract i-VAT from a cost price before sizobala ini i-initial cost. I-purchase price yakho ayibe exclusive of VAT and exclusive of ini i-discount. Uma kuwukuthi khona i-discount oyitholile, yenza sure ukuthi ena i-cost price oyisebenzisayo uku-calculate i-depreciation i-minus-ile i-discount. For instance, uma kuthiwa sithenga umshini ngo-150,000, u-150,000 une-VAT ya-15%, uzoqala ukhiphe u-15% ku-150,000 usale ne-purchase price engenayo i-VAT. Uma kuwukuthi besithola i-discount ya-10%, uzobe usuthatha leyo purchase price exclusive of i-VAT uyi-minus-e, I mean uyi-times ngo-90%. If uyi-times ngo-90%, shuthi from i-amount ya-100% already usuyisusile i-discount yabani ya-10%. So i-purchase price yakho kumele ibe exclusive of VAT, iphinde ibe exclusive of i-discount before uzo-add-a ama-directly attributable cost. Sizwana? Okay. So enye into ebalulekile, uma kuwukuthi umshini sifike sawuthenga la esiwuthenga khona, sase siyawuthesta. Uma sithesta umshini ngamanye amazwi sifuna ukuthola ukuthi ngempela ngempela uyasebenza yini and usiphrodusela ngale ndlela esifuna usiprodusele ngayo yini. So if utsheliwe ukuthi ena umshini usu-installile, once usu-installile sase sawuthesta. If siwuthesta ngithi it's more like sifuna uku-check ukuthi uyasebenza yini. So obviously sizowuthesta ngokuthi wenzenjani, uproduce ama-units. Usetshela ukuthi umshini uthestiwe waproduce ama-units amangaka, bese unikezwa i-cost price yalawo ma-units lawo, yalawo ma-materials esiwasebenzise ekuproduceni lawo ma-units lawo. So if unikezwe i-cost price ne-selling price, uzobe usuthatha i-difference between the two. I-difference oyitholayo iyona ozoyi-add-a laphaya kuma-directly attributable cost. Kule example, bathenge umshini ngo-350,000. Deliver to umshini ka-350,000, leya 350,000 u-exclusive of u-15,000 VAT. Futhi kahle kahle si-incur i-VAT iwu-350 plus u-15 kahle kahle imali esikhokhile leya ngenkathi sithenga umshini. But thina masifuna ukuthola i-initial cost sithi i-purchase price esifaka la ayibe exclusive of i-VAT. So uzowuthatha u-350 ngoba already sebeyikhiphile i-VAT bayikhiphele wena. Abanye bathatha u-15,000 bawu-add, abanye bawu-subtract, angazi ukuthi ngaliphi. The purchase price kumele ibe exclusive of i-VAT. So already sebekubalele wena ukuthi you-350,000. Ayikho i-discount. Ukuthi ibikhona besizoyi-minus from 100%. If bewu-10%, bese sesithini 350 times 90% sesukhiphile vele 10% we-discount. But in this case asinayo i-discount. Shuthi kuzoba 350,000 plus ama-directly attributable cost. Ama-direct attributable cost ama-cost esiwa-incurrile. Fana nokuthi extra cost esi-incurrile ukuze i-assets lethu libe kule condition esifuna ibe kulona nale ndawo esifuna ukuthi ibe kuyona. So i-assets belise-London, thina skephi sila e-South Africa. So we incurred ama-import duties ka-12,000 uzowa-add. Saphinde sa-incur ama-delivery cost ka-20,000. Saphinde sakhokha i-installation cost ya-5,000. Then wasuyatshela ukuthi umshini bawuthestile. Remember ukuthi ngithena the moment ubona into yokuthi umshini uthestiwe ama-units amangaka, thatha i-cost price ne-selling price. I-cost price yethu 800 lana, i-selling price 1,200. So when you only take i-difference 1,200 minus 800, i-difference of 400. Uzokwazi ukuthola le portion ithe profit kahle kahle. Uthathe i-profit uyi-add kuma-directly attributable cost. Then mase wenze kanje uzobe usunayo i-initial cost e-correct. Uzobe usuyisebenzisa ucalculate i-depreciation. It's 387,400. Khona onombuzo ngaphambi kokuthi ngiqhubeke? Noma ufisa ngimphindele something? Awusengenzeni futhi. Khona onombuzo? Okay, iyona initial cost-ke leya. Kahle kahle la you are required to prepare ama-journal entries. But awukwazi ukwenza ama-journal entries ungenayo i-cost price ye-assets. So i-assets lethu umshini, it's a machine. Sesinayo i-cost price yomshini iyobani? Iwu-387,400. Qale ngokubhala i-initial cost. So once usunayo i-cost price, shuthi usungayibala ini? I-depreciation. Depreciation is calculated using number of units method. Indlela zokubala i-depreciation zintathu. We have a straight line method, we have a diminishing balance method, we have a number of units method. I-straight line sithini masibala i-depreciation? The cost minus residual value divided by useful life. In this case, asizobuyisebenzisa leyo method. I-diminishing with the cost minus accumulated depreciation times the rate times ama-months. Total depreciation yakhona. In this case, asizobuyisebenzisa leyo method. Number of units method. Uthini? Uthi your cost price times ama-actual units produced divided by total estimated units. Ukuthi nathina sizoface estimate ukuthi umshini uzoproducer ama-units amangaka per year. Bese siba nama-units that we actually produced ngalowo nyaka. So if it's a machine, uzothi cost price times ama-actual units produced divided by total units noma total estimated units. If bekuyi-vehicle, kuthiwe sebenzisa i-number of units, buzothini? Buzothi cost price times actual kilometers traveled divided by estimated kilometers. So uma kuyi-vehicle kuba ukuthi imoto si-estimate ukuthi izo-travel ama-kilometers amangaki, bese uba nama-kilometers ewa-travel-ile during ngalowo nyaka loyo. So in this case, it's a number of units and the machine was producing ama-units. You have to calculate i-depreciation. Depreciation yakho uzothi 387 387,400 times actual units produced. 80,000 units were produced divided by the estimated maybe 150,000. Okay, silithenge nini i-asset? Silithenge ngomhlaka 1 January 2020. Uyabheka ukuthi unyaka wakho phela nini. Kuthiwe lapha you are required to prepare journal entries for the year ended 30 June 2021. Ukuthi unyaka wakho phela ngomhlaka 30 June 2021. If uphela ngo-30 June 2021, futhi wawuqale ngomhlaka 1 July 2020. I-assets sithenge ngomhlaka 1 January 2020, which this asset was purchased during the year. Unyaka wakho uqala ngomhlaka 1 July 2020, uphela ngo-30 June 2021. Thina i-assets silithenge ngo-1 January 2020, futhi lihlale uJanuary, uFebruary, uMarch, April, uMay, uJune. Lihlale 6 months. Therefore, i-depreciation ozoyithola la eyonyaka. Ngoba thina i-assets silithenge during the year lahlala 6 months, which we have to multiply by 6/12. Depreciation ozoyithola laphayana it's 103,307. Iyona depreciation yakho le yakulo nyaka esikhona. Ukhona onombuzo noma ufisa ngimphindele le nto engiqeda kuyisho manje? Okay, shuthi singaqhubeka. Depreciation sesibalile i-103,307. Laphaya unikezwe nani recoverable amount. If ubona i-recoverable amount, into ekumele ifike ekhanda lakho yini? Impairment loss impairment loss reversal uma kuwukuthi wenza i-cost model. So remember ukuthi impairment loss ifuna ukuthi ucomparishe i-recoverable amount ne-carrying amount. Awukwazi ukuba ne-impairment loss reversal ungakaze ube nayo impairment loss. Impairment loss yenzeka uma i-carrying amount ye-assets inkulu kunani kune-recoverable amount. Impairment loss reversal yenzeka uma i-recoverable amount inkulu kunani kune-carrying amount. So okulindelekile ukuthi ukwenze uzobona your recoverable amount is 200,000. Then your carrying amount uzoyithola ngokuthi uthini? 387 minus i-depreciation okade uyibala ngezansi. Your carrying amount will be it's 284,093. So now usunayo i-carrying amount yakho ukuthi i-284,093. Your recoverable amount is 200,000. So since i-recoverable amount incane kune-carrying amount, shuthi thina si-estimate kakhulu. Since i-carrying amount it tells us ukuthi singakhona ukudayisa le assets ngo-284,093 noma sisalelwe ama-future economic benefits ka-284,093. Only to found out ukuthi i-recoverable amount ithi si-wrong uma sithi 284,093, it's 200,000. Remember ukuthi i-recoverable amount kuyi-amount esingakhona ukurecover ngayo assets mangase kuthiwa siyawudayisa ngaleso sikhathi. So if bethi singakhona ukudayisa ngo-200,000, shuthi thina si-overestimate-ile. So sizoba nani la? Sizoba ne-impairment loss. Sizoba ne-impairment loss yabani? Ya 84,093. I-recoverable amount is the greater of i-fair value as cost to sell and i-value in use. I-amount enkulu between i-fair value less cost to sell and value in use, it's your recoverable amount. But in this case, bese beyibalile vele ukuthi you-200,000. So u-required usungawuphendula-ke manje ngobani? Usunawo wonke ama-calculations. So your first journal entry, you will debit assets, machine, it's an asset. Debita ngobani? Ngo-387 nge-initial cost and credit bank. Bank is also an asset. Ngobani? Ngo-387 400. Chaza narration yakho ukuthi yini acquisition of an asset. Remember i-date lapha assets sithenge ngomhla ka-1 January 2021 sengikhohliwe. Then bese kuthi ngo-31 December 2020. No, 30 June 2021 because ngiyawethu phela ngo-30 June 2021. Sibe sesibala ini i-depreciation. So you debit i-depreciation, it's an expense. Yamalini ya 103,307 in credits i-accumulated depreciation to the minus assets ngo-103,307. Then i-journal entry yakho yokugcina uzobe usuveza leya impairment loss we-incurred. You debit impairment loss nayo i-expense 84,093. You credit accumulated depreciation and impairment losses. To 84,093. Ingakhohlwa ama-narration. Narration yale depreciations, depreciation of an asset or depreciation for the year. Then lana impairment loss incurred during unyaka 2021. Khona-ke lokho ababekufuna ku-question 2. Khona onombuzo? Before liza unqamuke guys class, ukhona onombuzo? Because manqamuka kuzobe lisho ukuthi sesiqedile for today uma kuwukuthi akekho nombuzo because sesenze yonke into ebengifuna siyenze. Siyacela senze u-question 3 kusasa. Nifunde ningene nakulawa ama-links engawasenda for revaluation model. Nikhumbuzise komba ukuthi sasenza kanjani so that singesibe nenkinga enkulu kusasa manithola isikhathi kodwa.